What's going on, everybody? You are tuned in to another episode of the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. I'm Preston Brown. I'm here joined with my co-hosts Carmine and Thumbs Up Tommy. Say what's up to the people.
What's up, everybody? Happy Rusev Day. It is Thumbs Up Tommy. We are ready to get through this review. Carmine, what's up?
Yo, what up, everybody? It's Carmine. We're trying to get through this. RIP to the first show we talking about. Let's get it.
On to the A show. It starts off with the New Day's celebration for becoming 5-time tag team champions.
This is funny.
And King Booker comes out.
This segment was just gold.
Biggie,
oh
bro.
God,
Biggie be dying every week, bro.
Yeah.
He said you Byron Saxton me. And he was like, I meant every bit of it. I'm like,
you Byron.
Yo, he said, it was just so funny how they all on their lead. Are they all on their knees?
Yeah, that
and
part
he's
was
like,
cool.
Xavier the Wise, Kofi the Brave, and you, Big E. And then you see Big E's face, like, he got up like, what? Oh, and then you got Xavier and Kofi like, yo, nigga, get down on your knees. What you doing, bro? Get down, bro.
Yo, when Big E snaps, it's funny, bro.
And then it was so funny because he's like, pardon me, my liege. Like, that was just...
He said it like, no disrespect, but disrespect.
They just ran with it. He just ran. He's like, but you just Saxon me. He's like... and then Saxon like... And then you got Corey Graves like, oh no, you can't get Saxon.
And Byron Saxton's looking like, yo, I had nothing to do with this.
And then Booker T with that look on his face. Tell me you didn't just say that.
Mm-hmm.
And at first it looked like he was going to heel King Booker to start that little rant, and then he turned it around. But that segment
was funny.
Monday Night Raw, take fucking notes.
Especially when he said, tell me you didn't just say that. And then Big E looked at him dead in the face. Was like, yeah, I meant every bit of it. I meant every bit of it. He said, yo, you didn't hear wrong. I said what I said, basically. That was
he was like, nah, bitch, I did say that.
You know what was great about this segment? It was like even though it was on a big platform, it was like a live show segment. It came out perfectly.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was, especially when they did the spin of Rudy at the end, and then Big E did that.
Bro, I like the way they did that though. Like, I like the way they did that. They did the to intro him when Big E said five times, and he said, it says, can you dig it? And you think his regular music gonna come out, and then they go with the King Booker music. That was so perfect,
came out with the
bro.
accent and everything.
Bro, King Booker, like that was just perfect, dog.
Those eyes deceive me. Is it true? Yo, man, you can't. How can you not like the New Day, bro?
Hear ye.
The New Day is the only group that really never goes stale ever.
No, they won't because they won't. They're in tune with everything.
Exactly. And
they have complete control.
Even though they do their regular, they'll do their regular stick. WWE. You know, the little moving the curtain and the pancakes. Whatever. But they'll always find something different to incorporate.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's why they'll never go stale. They're in tune with what people want to hear.
And they're modernized. They're not like using like old stuff. Like even when they were in that segment, when they say like out like a light switch, that's a verse from a Travis Scott album that just came out. So they're always saying something that's modern.
Yep. Always. They always got that. They always got the most recent pop culture reference.
Yeah, exactly.
Always. That's why I don't trip when I'm watching NXT or a Takeover. I hear Mauro Ranallo coming out with these crazy pop culture references, like on commentary. I'd be like, "Yo, this dude is the truth, bro. Why is Michael Cole still the head announcer? Like, this dude is the truth, bro.
Oh my God, he's eating burritos like a Deadpool. Like, all right,
Let down those chimichangas. Oh my God, yo,
like, you got the Marvel bag. You got you,
bro. You remember when we was watching which takeover was that? Oh, with the first title the 6-man ladder match for the North American title. He made that Infinity War reference. I'm like, come on, dog. This guy is epic.
He's
bro.
trying though. I appreciate that. He's trying.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, but this segment was awesome.
All right, let's go.
So
I can talk about this
after that, we had a pretty okay match. It was a triple threat tag team match to decide half of the number one contenders match in 2 weeks' time, which the contenders were the Bar, the Good Brothers, and get ready for this, the Colognes. Where the hell have they been?
Yo, I take back what I said before, Preston.
Wait.
I already know what you're gonna say.
No. I'm gonna tell you about what I said before. SmackDown don't need no more tag teams.
They don't. I told you, bro. It's too much.
They're just not using the ones they have.
I told you.
Like, bro, like what the fuck? Like, bro, I forgot. And then. All right. One tag team's gonna be taken away because we obviously know Rusev Day is breaking up. That's gonna happen. It's coming.
Yeah.
Like, we just know. I hope it doesn't. You know, it'd be cool if it doesn't, but that's coming. It's gonna break up. But I'm like, yo, where these Puerto Rican dudes came? Like, where have these dudes been? Like,
they got some dope ring attire though. I give them that.
No, yeah, but that's the thing. But this is my thing about them, and I feel bad. You know what? They could use a Selena Vega.
Yeah, they should have teamed up with
They need something like that, bro. Because those guys can put on good matches. They're good in the ring.
They should be Andrade's henchmen.
They just gonna pair up all the Mexicans.
I don't know about a lot, but
bro, Selena's Puerto Rican.
But Primo and Epico are good in the ring. Like, they just need. First, they just can't find the right gimmick for them. Number one, but they just need a mouthpiece to get them over. Sometimes that's all a team or wrestler needs. It's the mouthpiece to get them over. They don't have to say a word. Just go put on a good match.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
they're a solid team. They're just not cool like Carlito.
Yo, you disrespect. I agree though. But anyway,
I feel like this match is okay, but I feel like Cesaro should have got more time in the ring though. Because I watched the match a couple times, he was barely even in this match.
Cesaro.
Of course, Cesaro's the best one in the ring.
I think the reason why is because I think the reason why I did that is just to give more shine to the Good Brothers and Primo Epico.
Yeah, but if the
probably because
you're not giving them.
Yeah, because we all know that if Cesaro would have done most of the work, he would have outshined everybody in that motherfucking match.
So, I have a theory. So you would think
a multiverse theory every Friday. Check it out, SoundCloud. No,
word like, comment, subscribe.
Why can I get on the multiverse, man?
We'll talk about that.
Anyway, back to this match. So this is my theory. I think everybody thinks the Usos gonna win that next match.
I don't.
I think Rusev Day is gonna win.
Me too. I think they're gonna be number one contenders, and they should be.
And either they're gonna win and beat Sheamus and Cesaro, and then face New Day, and then Aiden's gonna do it, or he's gonna do it in that number one contenders match.
I think they should. To be honest with you, it sounds crazy, but I think they should get the belt for a little bit.
It doesn't sound crazy. I think so too.
Because if they're
I don't want them to break up.
Because if they're gonna break the group up, don't come back to this ever again. Like, just let it go.
You can't come back to it.
So while they're together, while it's working, give them the belt and just.
I feel like you have if you're all the way into Rusev as a face. Okay, it's gonna be kind of difficult if you're all the way in for Rusev as a face for them to face the New Day because they don't really like face versus face. Even though technically they did that with New Day and Usos, so I don't think it shouldn't be a problem to do that again. But I agree with you. Like, I don't like give them the belt. If you want to capitalize on Rusev Day by giving him a belt, give him a belt. It don't have to be the world championship. Give him a belt, something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Facts.
So yeah. So and it'll be different. It'll be different. Like New Day, like it's always New Day and Usos. New Day and Usos. Yeah, the Bludgeon Brothers got it, but before that was New Day Usos. New Day Usos. Something different. Somebody that's different holding the tag team titles.
Let me ask you this.
I think that would be good.
Let me ask both of you guys this because you guys are like Smackdown specialists and whatever. Should when if they win the belt, should they name the team Rusev Day or should Aiden get it?
Leave it Rusev Day.
We'll leave it to Rusev Day, bro.
Okay, so there'll be Rusev Day versus New Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. All right, next match.
Okay, yeah. So basically, yeah. If you guys just ran over the segment where they announced that Rusev Day was going to get
my fault.
shot at that. Anyway, so after that, they had the recap of Becky Lynch from the week before, and then there was the Jeff Hardy Randy Orton promo.
Oh my god! All right, man. I'm gonna be quiet. I'm going to sleep, y'all. Y'all talk to me.
No.
Yeah,
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Honestly, I was bored with it.
It's not even that it's boring. Like, okay, I like Jeff Hardy. I've been a fan of his since I was a kid. I like Randy Orton sometimes when he's not like boring the way he is. But bro, this segment was so okay. First and foremost, I still don't even understand why this is even happening. That's one thing. Like, I don't. What are they fighting about? Like, I still don't get it to this day.
I will say this though. I'll say this. I can't. Okay, the segment. I agree with you. Let's get that out there. But I'll say this about the match. Now, I was initially put off by them making this a Hell in a Cell match. But then I actually thought about it, and if you think about it, this match needs to be a Hell in a Cell match for people to actually watch the match. Yeah, you can say
we're gonna be bored.
you can say AJ and Joe should be the Hell in a Cell match, obviously, of course, because it's more heated, more personal. Yeah, you could say maybe Daniel Bryan and if it wasn't a mixed tag, maybe Daniel Bryan and Miz, but those matches can be really, really good on their own. Jeff Hardy needs some crazy shit like this.
Personally, they shouldn't. I don't even think this whole. I feel you. I understand because they need this. They need something because there's not enough content here for people to be invested in this feud at all to even care about the match, even if it is in a cell. I think somebody else should have qualified for a Hell in a Cell match than these two because it's like I don't even know what's going on. Like even if we look at the segment, whoever wrote it this time around, and this is the reason why I said SmackDown this week was okay compared to last week because last week the promos were perfect. They were like on point, like every.
This was the only bad promo, bro.
Oh no! This was the only bad promo, but it was terrible because first and foremost, right? Randy Orton comes in and he says whatever he has to say, and he tells Jeff Hardy, "Well, you know what? You know, you can call me the Apex Predator. You can call me Randy Orton, whatever. But the only thing you should address me by is a 3." I'm like, Randy, you just gave him 3 options, and you're gonna tell him the only thing you should call him as. I'm like, come on, who wrote this? Is the 3 words is RK, and then you hear Jeff go, "No, Randy, you're going to hell, and I'm coming with you in hell in a cell." And he drops the mic. I'm like, Jeff Hardy's never been a good promo, bro. The best Jeff Hardy's ever been in promos is when he was Brother Nero. Yeah, but then he dropped the mic and
he's never been good. He's never been good with promo. He's never been good with promo. So yeah, I don't know. That's another person. Even though I'm a Jeff Hardy fan, that's another person. Like I don't know why they keep putting the microphone in his hands so much.
It was so
I agree with that.
And then Randy drops the mic and walks away, and I was like, that was enough. That's it.
Yeah. We can move on though.
Anyway, moving on, please. I
can't wait till the sale's over. Man. Get this feud done with. Jesus Christ.
Okay, so the only reason I'm gonna mention this segment is because of something funny that happened afterward. So it was a backstage interview. Carmella cutting a promo on why she's gonna beat Charlotte and that her and Becky, once she loses, can go ahead and continue their best friends feud. So after that, Carmella walks off and R-Truth comes looking for Carmella.
Dude, what does he want? What is it that he wants?
He said he wants a match. He said, "Where is Carmella?" And he's like, "I'm not gonna stop till I get that match."
He wants to fight Carmella?
Bro, what do you mean? What did he want? Bro, you didn't hear what he said? He said a couple weeks ago, "I have to beat Carmella to get a title shot."
Oh, yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, I didn't think he was sticking to that, bro. I thought it was just like him being
that's what they sticking to. He's like, I have to beat Carmella to get a title shot.
That sounds kind of creepy, though. You chasing a woman around the stadium.
That's the new running gag.
That sounds crazy.
Bro, regardless.
R-Truth, though. I love R-Truth, though, man. This dude had me, man.
It was hilarious. And then Ty Dillinger, and it's like, this is my life.
This is my life.
Yo, I get annoyed every time they show him, man. Not because I don't like him. It's like, okay, what are y'all gonna do with this guy? Like,
right now he's just part of the comedy act right now, man.
The sad thing is that really is his life right now because they ain't doing shit.
They not doing nothing. Knox not doing nothing. Make him fight Knox. I don't know. Like, do something. Like,
yeah, I don't know, bro.
he don't have to win a title. I don't want him to win a title yet because he's not even there yet.
Nah.
Whatever.
So moving on. So after that, it was a trash match between Naomi and Billie Kay.
That match was what it was. It's obvious. It's obvious. Either they setting up for Tamina to make her return. I think that's what. Look, I think this is what was going on, and it's pretty obvious what's going on. They're building more teams for Evolution because there's going to be a women's tag team, a tag team championship. There's going to be a women's tag team title at Evolution, and they're trying to build more teams. So they're doing this whole thing with Naomi and Iconics so Naomi can have a partner. And it's either someone, obviously it's either someone we haven't seen before, or I think this is set up, because remember, Tamina got hurt.
It's going to be for Tamina.
Yeah, Tamina got hurt in the Women's Royal Rumble, and she's been out for a while. So I feel like it's setting up for Tamina to come back and help Naomi out. Yeah. Which obviously is not really going to get much of a reaction, but it is what it is. It's whatever. It's to really set up some teams for that women to go after that women's tag team championship to help build a division. So that's why I was fine with it. That's why I'm fine with this.
I tell you what though, Billie Kay got to get better in the ring though, because like I see what they did. Yeah. They try to do as much as they can to cover her flaws up, but I saw like right through it, and I wasn't even trying to be a hater. I just saw it. I was like. Yeah,
Peyton Royce is just a better wrestler. Yeah,
Peyton Royce always been a better wrestler.
But for a hot take, for me, as a hot take, and I know a lot of people don't agree with this, part of me feels like that they're going to try to put the belts on both of them for the tag. I don't know why.
I think they are.
Because it seems like they're preparing them like over and over
the Iconics?
Something. Yeah, the Iconic duo, yeah.
That would be good.
Because that would help them out a lot.
No, that would be great.
Yeah.
I don't mind that, like...
I would love the Iconics to win the women's tag team championship.
And maybe instead of having them always in individual matches, it might be better served being together, being in the ring together, wrestling together. So you know what I mean. I don't mind that. Like
to me, the Iconics are a prime example of when the sum is greater than the individual parts.
I think that for them too, before we move on, I feel like that them having the belt is going to make them that much more annoying, which is good, in a good way.
Yep.
And two, Toronto crowd, y'all don't boo them about what they said about the Raptors. Y'all know what happens every season. Come on now. Like, it's not new. It's not new.
Like, that's so fact.
Don't boo them for telling the truth.
That's so fact. I got swept again. You know, they booed because they know it's the truth.
Yeah, they hurt. Anyway.
So after that, and the only reason I mention this is because of the treat that we were given afterward, but that terrible segment with Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella. Ugh.
Yeah, that was. First of all, Daniel Bryan.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was terrible. I think Daniel Bryan was fine in the ring. I think this shit went downhill. No. I think this shit went downhill when Brie Bella grabbed the mic. Personally,
that's what I was about to say.
Like it was good when Bryan was speaking, Daniel, but when Brie took the mic.
And then the segment got saved when Selena came out and interrupted. When they came out and interrupted, Brie got her ass got saved.
Oh wait, before that, Daniel Bryan, bro, I respect you. I love the sanctity of marriage, but bro, you cannot tell the Miz that he's a bad actor when your wife is standing right there. You can't do that, bro. You cannot do that, bro. You can't do that. That's so hypocritical. You can't do that, man. If anything, he can help your wife out. She needs it, bro. Her acting is so bad. It's so bad, man.
Both of those Bellas can't act.
She's like porn level bad.
Dang.
Both, bro. Whoa. Don't disrespect Capri Styles like that. No. Don't disrespect Capri Styles like that, bro. Porn actors are way better actors than Brie Bella. You're bugging.
Yo, I thought you were gonna defend Brie.
He was.
You're bugging.
Hey, word to Capri Styles.
She said I cannot stand there and watch Maurice do. Maurice been doing stuff for a while, so you've been watching this the whole time.
Okay. We gotta hurry up and get to the end of this segment match, whatever. Because I have something to say. Go ahead.
For the match that's coming up. You got something to say about the match coming up?
Anyway, that's an exchange of words So it led to an exchange of words where Daniel Bryan said, "See, if I was GM, I would just make the match, but I'm not." And then Paige comes out and makes the match, and we get a treat of a match.
Do y'all think that happened on purpose? Real quick, do y'all think that Paige, that whole out of breath running across the thing, was on purpose, or you think that was something that happened backstage that wasn't supposed to happen that way? Like she forgot. Or she
honestly, I think that it was a bit of a worked shoot. Like it wasn't supposed to happen, and she genuinely got caught off guard, and she just played it off.
Okay, all right, let's keep moving.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it was
Andrade Cien Almas versus Daniel Bryan. What a match!
Yo, but I'm gonna say this. I'm glad this match happened. I feel like what they doing, bro. We saw AJ, saw this match.
I was just about to say that, bro.
I feel like what they're doing, they are teasing Almas in these matches with these guys because we're very soon, not later in the year, very soon, Almas will be in a pay-per-view match versus AJ versus Daniel Bryan, and we're going to get a full match with these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I just think this is a team. Obviously, because you knew once you saw Maurice and The Miz looking at the TV backstage, they were going to interrupt the match. This match wasn't going to end. Like you just knew it.
But
what the point for this match is just to give us a little taste of what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
It's to showcase Almas.
Absolutely.
But it's not even that.
And rightfully so, because Almas is awesome.
But it's not even that, too. I want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is probably the most credit I'm going to give SmackDown in a lot of cases. I love the way they are booking this guy. It's slowly but surely. Like, bro, if you guys look at every other call up and look at this guy's list of wrestlers he went against. And that doesn't only show his skill in the ring, but it shows how much the wrestlers in the back respect his skill in the ring.
And it shows someone winning in defeat.
Exactly.
Like you, Bobby Roode debuted. He won matches. You threw the U.S. title on him, but it didn't help him.
It didn't do anything.
Just because he won didn't help him. Cien Almas went in a match against AJ Styles, the WWE champion, and he fucking showed out. Mm-hmm. He lost. Mm-hmm. He lost the match and lost the match clean to AJ Styles, the champion. But in that match, during that match, he showed out and took AJ to the limit.
Exactly.
So he won by losing.
Exactly. And that's perfect too, because not only that,
it's like the effect that what's his name, Velveteen Dream had after he lost to Aleister Black.
Kind of.
Yeah.
But with Cien Almas, the thing that's great about him is that, you know, we always bring up the fact that we watch wrestlers get better and better in the ring. So when they do win the title, we respect them 10 times more. We're watching his grind right in front of our eyes. Like we're watching him get better and better in the ring.
Even though he's a heel, when he wins a championship, he will get cheered.
And he's gonna get a big pop.
And the thing is, like the small minute things that people don't really pay attention to. If you watch the beginning of that match with him and Daniel Bryan, when they did that mat wrestling, and then Daniel Bryan got back up and kind of looked at him like, "Oh man, he's a little bit better than I thought he was." Like just that little small segment means a lot. Mm-hmm. That means a lot,
bro. I'm telling you,
he had that smirk on his face, like, "All right, this is gonna be a competition. Like, okay, I'm gonna have to really go in on this guy."
Yep.
So, man, it's amazing.
Hey, question, because you guys know more about the indies than I do. And I know that both of these guys, Bryan and Almas, have been all around the world in the indies. Did they ever cross paths on the indies?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
So, technically, this was a first-time match between them. Like, they never faced each other in the indies.
I think possibly. I'm not sure. I honestly, I don't know. Honestly. I mean, I don't think so, but I don't know. They probably did. I don't know.
They probably did, but because I know, like, Daniel Bryan's fought pretty much everybody there. Like, he fought Samoa Joe in the indies and all this, and, you know, a bunch of people. But, yeah. But in any case, I love the match. And this is my only gripe about it, and it might just be me nitpicking, but if it were up to me, I would have had the match end in a clean decision, and then Miz come and wail on Daniel Bryan.
Nah. Nah. You can't. No. I just said this was a tease. You cannot have a definitive winner in this match if you're gonna save a match like this for a big pay-per-view. Like, you cannot have a definitive winner. It had to end the way it had because they gonna wrestle again with higher stakes on a main stage. So that's where you will get your clean win, whether it's Amos cheating or Daniel Bryan beating him clean or whatever, or Amos beating him clean. You're going to get that on pay-per-view, not on fucking live TV on SmackDown.
Yeah, and to add to that, it's only so many losses you can throw at Cien Amos. And I get that this whole thing makes sense, but if you watch the end of that match, one more minute thing you have to pay attention to is when Daniel Bryan had him in that submission, he was in there for a long time trying not to tap out. So it leaves you with the guess in your mind like, yo, if this match would have lasted a little bit longer, I don't know if Cien Amos would have tapped out or if he'd have found a way to the rope and won the match. So that makes Cien Amos look a lot better and a lot stronger. So I think the interference helped it, because you don't want to see Cien Amos lose again. Like, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
Okay, so we'll write it off as me nitpicking.
I mean, you just wanted a good match to keep going. I feel like I feel
I feel you on that. But listen. Okay.
Yeah, it was a great match and it served a good purpose. So yeah.
Bro. We be looking
Listen. I'm gonna say this. Y'all might think I'm fucking crazy, but I'm gonna say this. I know Maurice wants to be a mom and everything, but she need to hurry the fuck up and get back.
No,
because no. I know. Didn't you just hear what I just said? I said she needs to hurry up and get back, meaning get back in the WWE full time. That's what I'm talking about when I say get back. Because she, to me, is a more disliked heel than her own husband is. She, to me, can be a better heel than The Miz. Because
actually boo her.
So, yo, bro, because she, if you watch her, she is a stuck-up, foreign, with an accent female.
Oh,
like
Carmellas doing it again.
He's trying so hard not to say the word.
But she's very just like, bro. Just look when she was in the ring doing the beatdowns, getting into Brie Bella's face, telling her, grabbing her head, look at your husband. That's what I'm gonna do to him. Da, da, da. Like,
I like that part.
Maurice
and she held her for Zelina to hit the double knees.
Yeah, exactly. Bro, she is the Raw Women's Division is missing. That's what they need. They need that, bro.
They need a Maurice-like heel on Raw.
They need that.
That's because they know. The thing is, okay, so because I agree with you. Because we know The Miz. Anything he does, he's a heel, but he's doing it purely for entertainment. Maurice is doing it out of viciousness. Like, she's doing that.
Pure dislike and disdain.
Yeah, she has no reason to do anything. So it's like, why are you doing this? You're just doing heel stuff for no reason. So, yeah, I'm going to dislike you.
Pure dislike and disdain, and people like Maurice can be a Ciampa, bro, in the sense that she can be a heel that no one cheers for. You're not cheering. She can make you really dislike her ass. That you don't cheer for her. Like, people forget about Maurice in that way because divas and all that bullshit. But her personality
got a hell of a mean streak.
Her personality was so disliked.
I remember. I couldn't stand her.
I'm like, oh my god, like, she is fantastic.
She is
fantastic, man. I thought that ending to that, the DQ and them beating them down, all that shit. Like Tommy said, her having Zelina do the double knees to fucking, like, that was perfect to me.
It was.
That was gold.
Perfect, bro.
Yeah.
So
and then not
I
only
enjoyed that.
She's like the pretty girl with the husband who's really successful, and so it's gonna be women that hate her too. So like, yeah. And then remember, I told you she's the pretty one with the husband that loves her, the husband that wants to give her babies. Not Brie, but Nikki. You had the one that didn't want to marry you, that didn't want to get you.
Didn't even want to give you a kid.
Can be that snobby, stuck up one. I'm the one that everyone dislikes. You dislike me because I have everything that you don't.
Exactly.
Oh, and you know what's funny? Just a callback. It was funny when they were doing the whole build up to Miz and Maurice versus Cena and Nikki last year, and Cena kind of took a shot at him. He was like, "Oh, you've been married for how many years? You ain't got no kids? Like, what? You shooting blanks?" Like, yeah. And now they have a kid, so you can't use that anymore.
He can't use nothing anymore.
Nope.
He ain't got nothing right now.
Bro, everything you could have thrown at the Miz has been debunked at this point.
Bro, I used in that whole segment, I used to laugh at Cena whenever he would come at the Miz and say something serious, and everybody thought he said something. Like, I'd just be looking at this and being like, bro, you have printed out house rules for your woman. Mm-hmm. And you have the nerve to talk about anybody else's relationship? You have fucking a big booklet of house rules for her to follow, bro.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and let's not forget that he made her sign a contract that should they break up, you have to leave her house.
Cena was not playing,
you have to leave the house.
Cena was not playing, bro. Oh my god!
It's not, bro. The only time somebody that famous that much money should be given a female contract is if you marry her, then you give her a prenup. But you ain't marry her.
Yeah, you ain't even get to that. But anyway, seriously, we digress.
He should have charged the application fee. That would have been more gangster. Like,
yo, you bugging.
Yo,
that would have been more gangster.
Savage. Anyway, okay, so after that, we had a segment with Charlotte, which set up for later on, where they were asking her about Becky Lynch. She's like, oh, basically...
That was a great Charlotte promo, by the way.
He said that basically said that Becky was just in her feelings and she was mad because she just can't win the big one and that she's not going to apologize for
everything that Charlotte said.
Goals.
I loved every single word that Charlotte said because you know what?
That was a good segment.
It made absolute perfect sense. So what the fuck did you think? What did you want me to do?
Am I supposed to lay down?
Did you want me to lay down for you so you can get the win? Mm-hmm. She saw an opportunity and she's like, "Yo, Becky couldn't win a big one. It's not my fault or my problem that you can't win the big one."
Yeah, that's facts, yo.
Yeah, that was such.
How was that? But she said something in that vein, like, "It's not my fault. Mm-hmm. You're blaming me, but it's not my fault. You can't win the big one. It's not my problem." Mm-hmm. So you're like, she said everything that made
got caught slipping.
Everything she said. That was a great promo by her. I thought that was fantastic.
I loved it.
I thought that was great, and I thought it was warranted. It was great.
And then we went to another great promo.
Who?
Oh my god. Oh, is this? Oh, Wendy.
Oh, this guy.
Yes.
Yo, I love Samoa Joe.
Wendy.
Yo, he's the most savage.
Yo, my dog Joe said. My dog Joe said, "Yo, Wendy, get ready. I'm coming over. Get my food, my plate ready, bruh."
He pressed. Yo,
fucks given.
Low key, when I was watching this, low key, my voice kind of correct. Low key, when I watched this, I think AJ Styles thinks his wife really messing around with him because he had that look on his face like not again. He ain't had that look on his face like not Joe. He had like not again. And he's like, what? He ran in the back. He was looking around for Joe.
Yo, Preston, I don't hate to admit it. But damn it, you're right, bro. Next week on Smackdown, that boy Joel's gonna be in AJ's crib, dog. Yeah. I don't know about the draws. I don't know about the draws part.
Draws gotta be in the house, bro.
I don't know about the draws. Yo, Preston. If he finds his draws in the machine, I will bow down to you, sir. I will bow down to you, sir.
He got to.
You are king, bro. Because you've been calling for this for like 2 weeks, and I'm never right. Give it to you, bro. I will give that to you. I'm never right.
I'm gonna tell you, if they're gonna actually do this, they need to do it that as soon as Joe enters "quote unquote" AJ's house. Oh, Wendy!
No. Joe shouldn't be going in there. It should be AJ going into his own house, and then he hears something knocking in the dryer, like it's a shoe in there or something like that. He opens it up. He sees Samoa Joe's two-tone shorts, and like, what the? And then Samoa Joe comes out of nowhere. They start fighting, kind of like that Triple H and Randy Orton segment when they were in that house.
Yeah.
No, they need to have his towels in there too.
Oh yeah. You got to put the fresh towel in there, bro, because you got you like my towels ain't this clean. Joe,
yo. I'd be like, wait, my towels ain't never this clean.
My towels are tan.
Oh, Wendy!
Yo, he gotta get a t-shirt with that on there, bro. But I think that would be just disrespectful. They have to get a t-shirt.
Yeah, Joe is a savage. I love Joe.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I do. Because every time when he says "Oh Wendy" like that, like I just think about that movie, The Shining.
Oh
like,
yeah.
I just think about Joe popping his head in the window and the door, like "Oh Wendy." Like
he should do that. He should do that in the house. He should put his head through the door and just say that.
Yo, that is the most. I will die. I would die laughing.
Listen, WWE, bro, y'all missing so many business opportunities. Joe can have a Bounty endorsement right now. He can have a Wendy's endorsement just with that little segment. They be like, "Hey, Joe, what are you eating today?" I don't know. Let me call for it. Oh, Wendy. And you got a Wendy's burger with the frosting and everything. Bro,
he got a Tide endorsement.
Bro, it's so much money right there, bro. Joe is crazy, bro.
Joe is money, dog. But all right. So we kind of like
over there next week. How you gonna tell somebody else's wife that, bro? That's so disrespectful.
No fucks given.
He's like, hold on, fix me a plate. I'm like, Jesus Christ. The back to school? He's gonna go to your kids' back to school set? Come on, bro. Joe gotta die, bro. He gotta die.
He's talking about AJ gotta pull the trigger.
AJ gotta shoot him, bro. That's the only thing left to do. He gotta shoot him. There's nothing else.
You know what's funny? The whole thing about fix me a plate, it might sound kind of off topic, but it kind of reminded me of, I don't know if you remember that Def Jam Fight for New York video game. Mm-hmm. When Ghostface Killer wins a match, he would always be like, "Yo, go home and cry to your mama, and while you at it, tell her I'm hungry." Yeah.
And before we move on, AJ gotta shoot him, bro. It's not no style class in the world that can inflict enough pain to get this man back, bro. And AJ's flustered, bro. He's flustered for some reason, bro. We never seen AJ like this. He know Wendy been doing it. You know Wendy been out there, getting it in. So, whatever.
My god.
Yeah. So the main event
Styles,
was.
Bro. That's a porn name, Wendy Styles.
Moving on, bro. Oh my god.
Salute to Joe, bro. On his second child.
Okay, we digress. So, Carmella versus Charlotte Flair for the women's championship match. It was an okay match. Wasn't bad. A couple good spots. Now, the main takeaways were the psychology.
Me personally, I thought it was Carmella's best match.
I give it to Carmella. Carmella was right. I watched it a couple more times. Carmella is getting better in the ring, bro. It's crazy.
I agree. She's getting better. And like I love the psychology in the match because it focused on two things. One, Carmella's desperation to win the title back, and then two, her constant frustration at all her attempts failing.
Yeah,
she tried, bro.
She busted her ass to try.
Yep. We told a really good story.
And then it ended. Yeah, that shit ended with a combo of a spear into natural selection into the figure 8, and then the best part of
she held that figure. I like the fact that she held the figure 8 for a while.
She did.
She didn't tap right away. That was a good thing.
I like that.
I want them to go in that direction because this looks like a whole different Carmella that I'm starting to like already. Like the fact that she's that determined and she actually has something to boast about now. Like she has that. So, but whatever.
But anyway, so now the best part of this, Becky Lynch, or Stone Cold Becky, as we're starting to call her, comes out and just beats the dog shit out of Charlotte.
Bro,
you gotta land them punches, boo. That's all I gotta say. But the rest of it was dope.
I know what you mean. I did notice that too.
Yeah, like she didn't want to hit.
But no, I did notice that too. But bro.
Well, doesn't she actually do MMA like in real life, like training? So you know.
It's just, but it was just that time. It was just that time. Though.
It was just that one time. But she's good.
It's just that one time. No, she like at SummerSlam, those she landed those hits.
Yeah,
but it was just that time. But bro, oh my god. First of all, Stone Cold Becky, marry me, please. I love you. You just, I love you.
We're gonna have to fight,
anyway, nigga, please. Anyway, this was just so great. The fact that she got on the mic, I'm gonna get my title back. You bitch. Like that was just It was short. It was sweet. It was effective.
To the point.
Held up the belt. She got the chip from crowd, and then. I mean, I showed y'all that video, so now it looks like, which I'm very happy about. Now it looks like they're scrapping her heel turn. They're keeping her like this, and she's going to be the one to get cheered. They're basically saying they're not gonna do heel face with Charlotte and Becky. They're gonna let them be Charlotte and Becky.
Yeah.
And whatever the reactions are, and that is beautiful.
Good.
And that is perfect.
Yeah.
That's like
When was the last time
that's
that-
like having a face. That's like having a face Austin versus a face Rock.
And that's why I don't.
One's
like
gonna get. One's gonna
thing.
get. Yeah, one's gonna get cheered more than the other, but they're both gonna get cheered. But one to the fans might be perceived as the heel, but they're really not. They're just being themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I love about that. They're letting Becky be this Becky Lynch and just letting her be that. So basically, what they're saying is, you're two best friends that just have a really strong disagreement, and we're just gonna run with that.
And they should do
that's
it because, like, honestly, I would say, other than Stone Cold Steve Austin, until now, I don't remember the last time that we had anti-hero babyface.
CM Punk.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I stand corrected. Yes, so CM Punk was an anti-hero
And they're trying to do
babyface.
it. Well, they kind of were trying to do it with Ronda Rousey right now. So I don't know if she actually.
But the thing is that honestly,
eventually, but that's who I want Kevin Owens to be. That's what I've been saying this whole time.
Anti-hero face.
What you see
An
Becky
anti-hero.
Lynch's, huh? No, what you see Becky Lynch's is what I want Kevin Owens to be.
Yeah, he needs to be that.
That's what I've always wanted him to be. Period.
And that's what Dean should have been way back when too.
But that's what. But when his Seth Rollins feud first started, when the Shield broke up, that's what he was.
Yeah.
But then they slowly transformed him into like more of a babyface.
Yeah, babyface
but that's what he
goofy.
was. Yeah, he was. That's why he got so over, and it surprised WWE how much he blew up in the beginning of that feud, because that's what he was. He was that anti-hero, and everybody loved him. Like that's I loved it. Like, run with that shit. You heard the reaction from SummerSlam. You heard the reaction from last. Like that. Her promo was great until she said something about the fans. Why?
Mhm.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a fucking heel. Regardless of what you say, they're not gonna boo you. And WWE realized that now. They realize that it don't matter what she says to the fans, they're not gonna boo her.
This is kind
Same
of
with Braun Strowman.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Braun Roman thing all over again because it's like
Bro, what have I been saying? Charlotte's turning into Roman.
yeah, because neither one of them were definitive. Like Braun Strowman and Roman, they weren't doing anything that was heel or face related. You just kind of picked who you liked.
They both but if you really think about it, in that feud, both of them were doing heel shit. Roman was doing a lot of heel shit in that
Yeah,
feud.
they was doing heel shit, but it wasn't like really anything that was like, yeah, I hate the crowd. Like they weren't going at the crowd.
Yeah,
they weren't
exactly.
doing anything. They were just wrestling, and you liked who you like, you cheer for that person, and whoever you didn't like, you booed that person.
Yeah, that's why Braun got so over, because Braun
It was
wasn't really like, forget the fans and the fans this, fan that. Braun didn't know it. He pretty much ignored the fans and just went about doing his thing.
Exactly. And he did what
And
the
that's
fans
what
wanted
this
too.
Becky, yes, and that's what, yeah, exactly. Every time they say one more time, he did it. And he fucking did it to Roman, and they caught and all that. Yo, this how you know they did a Braun Strowman heel turn. It's been a little while. I don't know if it's just me, but it's been a while since I think it's been a while since Braun said, "I'm not finished with you yet."
Yeah, they were calling back to that feud,
And they were called, yeah, exactly.
And what you call it? What was I gonna say? The fact that he went heel, I don't like it all the way. I know we're past Raw. I just didn't want them to take it all the way to that goofy route, you know, because then he's gonna end up being like Big Show, the big goofy gentle giant, and Braun doesn't need to be that. But this thing they're doing,
Braun
with
doesn't
Becky,
need to be that.
yeah, he doesn't need to be that. And the thing they're doing with Charlotte and Becky, man, is perfect, man. You got one person, and the thing is, if you think about it, Becky and Braun is destroying something that the WWE fans do not like. They don't like entitled people who are brought in because of their family members and stuff like that. They don't like that stuff. So whoever's going to destroy that idea.
Braun Strowman physically isn't the underdog, but he's still the underdog.
He's still the underdog because you know that the WWE is backing Roman.
And Becky Lynch, no matter what they attempted with this heel turn, Becky Lynch to Charlotte against Charlotte Flair, Becky Lynch will always be the underdog.
Yeah, because she's
Because
ingratiated
that's
into the company
Charlotte-
because of her dad.
That's Charlotte. Like, bro, when they panned the camera to Charlotte and she was just sitting there against the rope,
They booed her like crazy.
looking
They
dejected.
were booing the
booed
shit
her.
out of her.
Oh my God, they booed her so. Bro, that was
I loved every
Roman
second
Reigns'
of it.
boos.
That was Roman Reigns' booze, man.
Like when
Those Roman
I
Reigns
said
level
they're
moves,
turning her
bro.
into Roman, they turned her into Roman. She is
Mission
Roman now
accomplished.
of the women's division.
And I'm not gonna lie,
She
I
is
feel bad
Roman.
for her kind of though, because she's really good.
She is fantastic.
So that man, they gotta take that belt off of her, man. It has to.
It's a
happen soon.
shame.
No,
I mean,
what they have to do is what they won't do with Roman, but they'll do with Charlotte. They have to turn her heel now. She has to go heel. She has to go full heel, bro.
that's the thing. Yeah, like Charlotte's already
when this
proven that
feud
she's
is
a good
over,
heel.
so this is what I think is gonna happen. Like I said, I personally think Charlotte's gonna be fine when this happens because I personally think they're still gonna go with her versus Ronda. That's when she'll be a heel. I think that's when she's gonna turn full heel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with
Complete
that.
heel.
But when she loses a belt, they gotta keep her away from it for a while. Like she can't even sniff the belt.
She has to, bro.
She has to get away from
Bro,
it.
they have to Sasha Banks her.
Yeah,
they
they
have to.
because it's getting to the point where it's getting annoying seeing her near a belt.
Yeah, she's
Getting,
like
it's already there.
she like you're. Why are you a 7-time champion in 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
That's absurd.
Why? Anyway, bro, great segment. Stone Cold Becky, I love you.
Yeah.
Thank you, WWE. Thank you.
Yes,
you.
thank you.
At the end of the day, with any type of entertainment, nobody likes the person that's backed by the machine, backed by the authority, backed by that. And it's clear that Charlotte's getting that. She's 7-time champion in 2 years. It's clear. It's clear as day, bro. Roman.
Stone Cold Steve Austin is the biggest face in WWE history because he went against the machine.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when Roman was over too. When he was going against the authority, when he won the championship off of Sheamus, and he was going against Vince McMahon. That's when he was a little over at that moment. He wasn't all the way over, but people liked him a lot more than they do now. So
Yep.
I don't know, bro.
Facts. Anyway, so
All right,
time to run facts. But in any case, this has been the Undisputed Champ Sports Podcast. This has been Thumbs Up Tommy with Preston and Carmine. Happy Rusev Day, everybody.